Folks, what's up? Welcome in. It's me. I'm riding solo for a while. I am full transparency, pretty dead. Did a lot of work today. Got the Mason Graham film room posted. If you haven't checked that out, go check it out. So 25 minutes of of the of the defensive tackle, everything about it. I'm not going to give it away. I want you guys to go watch it. It's worth your time and understand why he, even though there are some limitations, body size, etc., why he ends up being the fifth pick in the draft and what's to like. Like, I just see a really good player already who has, as I try to turn this onto my TV, I do not want to watch the Cavs play or the Celtics play right now. I'm wondering, okay, so it's an ESPN2 is where you can find this. Looks like there's a lot of Travion Henderson buzz growing. Would be pretty cool to see him go from Columbus to Cleveland. That'd be pretty cool, right? Yeah, that'd be great. It'd be cool. It'd be fun. We're ready for anything and everything, my guys. We got 2 picks in the first 4, which is exciting, right? These glasses have such a bad glare, but boy, am I tired of staring at this computer screen tonight. Oh, the crew is here. What's up, guys? Maybe they can hear me, maybe they can't.
What up? Got you.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm gonna try to mute myself as much as I can because of shower bedtime happening in the background. But I started watching this and I was like, "Good God, he needs help."
I am limping to the finish line. These 2 picks are about all I have tonight. I will cover it, write on it, and put some film up tonight, but I think I need to let my voice heal to do a podcast at best. Jordan Schultz tweeted out that there's some Tyler Shuck love coming today. I when he tweeted that out, I got really nervous that was like the pick at that spot, Scott. So I was a little bit uneasy about that.
Yeah,
it does not appear to be going in that direction.
Well, I mean, it's only from 2 minutes ago, so technically I think the draft should have started up again at 7. But
there's a chance, guys, that I will go back live again around 67 and 94. We'll see, but I think we're going to do these 2 picks, some analysis of these 2 picks, and then try to drink some tea and hang out and let my voice recover a little bit. But should be some exciting picks, man. It's always fun to lead off day 2. There's so many directions they can go. Last time they were this early in the second round would be 2018, right? When they had the Austin Corbett and then Nick Chubb selections, if I recall correctly. So in 2018, they were 33 and 35. They took Corbett at 33. Then Will Hernandez went to the Giants at 34, and then Chubb went at 35. Right behind him, Shaq Leonard. Pretty good run there with the Colts. 3-time Pro Bowler. 3-time All-Pro first team as well.
All right, everybody on 3, say who you want. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Nick Chubb.
Luther Burden. Oh, well, we might both get right. He might come back. We'll see what they do.
I do want to shout out my brother who, like 8:30 yesterday morning, laid out exactly what he hoped would happen, which was them trading down 2 spots, getting what he thought would be a 3rd, and then next year's 1st for Mason Graham at 5. So go follow my brother if you want to know what the future is going to look like.
Should have bet on
it. Out.
Can you bet on it in Ohio?
I don't think you can in Ohio.
Good point. Yeah, good point.
Kind of the same way you can only do certain player prop. I don't think you can do any college player props.
I was trying to do defensive player of the year. And New York can't do any of that stuff.
Where does Shador go today? That's the question. I'm tired of hearing about it.
I feel like I was there to. I feel like I heard both like Dan Orlovsky say today it's just about his tape. His tape puts him like in a good spot, but it's all the other stuff. And then I heard Dan Brugler say he just doesn't have good tape. So it feels like I can't even get a read on from credible people. What is it? Is it like the Dion factor? Is it the fact that they actually think he's like a third round talent?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Mel Kiper
I think
is
he should go in round 2. Mel Kiper's furious.
Mel Kiper's going to
furious.
retire.
Yes.
Oh man, what are they gonna do here? I haven't seen anything come out. And Joe Thomas is gonna announce the pick, which is fun.
What's worse?
There's
today,
going to be a
Jake, your
glorious
COVID
day
or
when I
your-
can
your
breathe
pink eye?
out. I can at some point I'll be able to breathe out of my nose again. I can't wait.
It's overrated, dude.
I want to rate it. I need that again. It's the worst weekend to have something like this come through. Ugh. Quinn Ewers with the Ace Ventura House of Horrors. You guys see that?
I mean, yeah. Talk about an all-time backdrop when he gets picked.
Holy cow! I mean, like, I've never seen so many. And what, like, is that
Good reference too. That's a very good reference.
Oh, thank you. I love Ace Ventura. The second Ace Ventura will always do it for me. If you're looking at this, there's like a fossil, like a dinosaur fossil, in the right corner of that photo.
Could you argue? I mean, I think Nature Calls might be better, right? 2 is better than 1.
Oh, when they, I mean, there's some funnier one-liners in the first one, but when Nature Calls is without a doubt the better of the two. The rhino scene, all of it, like
The rhino scene.
all of it, man. We already lost Peter. Peters must have some kids.
Yeah, he's
jumping
out.
around.
Yeah. That's a
I
tough.
don't have
I
any-
mean, I love the first one. I mean, they're both excellent. One of the better sequels, I think, of all time.
Can't get my wife to like it, no matter what I do. My buddies and I in high school
Probably-
used to quote that. We quoted that movie nonstop.
Probably because of the
Nonstop.
rhino scene.
Yeah, she just doesn't think it's funny. Like, she's like, at her core doesn't think the whole bit is funny. And I'm like, what? I mean, you must have a disconnect on what humor is, because this is as good as it gets. I mean, this is like peak LeBron, Jim Carrey right here.
Yeah, right.
But to each their own. Okay. I got nothing out on leaked picks. John Costco was way out in front of him yesterday, but I don't know if Costco will do it today. There was some noise about Mason Taylor that I've heard, some Trevion Henderson buzz. Looks like AB is back in a blazer today. No, AB's still just wearing a long sleeve shirt.
Different.
And Kevin's in
different
the
Browns.
blazer button down. What did you say?
No, I was saying like a different Browns cause T-shirt. Looks like from
Pick
last
is
night.
already in. Ooh, yeah, it is a different one. Browns are going to pick, and the pick is in, and nobody knows what it is quite yet.
Nobody knows.
Do I have a text of who it is? I got nothing. Several teams are trying to come up. They're going to sit and pick. Their tweet is, we got our guy. So it is a male that they're selecting in this one. It's
Important.
news to me. Let's see if anybody tips it. Yesterday, the comments were out in front of it on some of these before I even saw it. Someone won a T-shirt for getting the Chiefs pick right at the very end. Got weird, Scott, at the very end of it. Oh, my. Just not at all a pick I would have thought. Like, at all.
What do you got?
This is how it goes. Carson Schweisinger, the linebacker from UCLA.
Linebacker. Wow. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, he can play. He's got good tape. But I didn't see that coming. All right. Let's go through some details here. He's a good player, man. There's no doubt about that. I just want to reiterate that. I just didn't see them going linebacker and defensive tackle to start
No.
their approach. I don't know if it's bad news for JOK or not. Maybe they just want to have 2 good linebackers. I don't know. It could be
Doesn't hurt.
Could be contingency plan, could be a lot of different things, guys. Could be a lot of different things. I did not see it coming. They're not drafting many guys offensively. That's for sure.
You go running back at 36?
I'd like to say yes, but I don't know, man. Here's some video, some tape of Schweisinger. Is a really good coverage linebacker, one of the better graded ones in that department. He is let's pull it up here. The second-ranked linebacker on Dane's board, just a hair over 22 years old. So we just turned 22. 1-year starter at UCLA. Schweisinger is a Mike linebacker. So, JOK's your Will. He could be your Mike. He was in a 3-3-5 base there. A lot of stacked looks. He's a former walk-on special teams ace. First 3 seasons with UCLA before emerging as a All-American in 24. 90 solo tackles were the most in college football last year. 7.5 solo tackles per game. Pretty strong. Lightning quick. Read and react. But again, we didn't. The broad jump is 10.7. The short shuttle's 4.25. The vertical's 39.5. But I 6.2.5, 242. I don't have a 40. I don't have a idea on that. There's no 40 that he ran either. So
yeah, he's a.
It's a 9.86. It's just missing a 40-yard dash. That's it.
Yeah, no, he's a super athletic guy here, and that's what you need in the NFL now. I think we all know that the days of the 260-pound thumper in the middle are over, and this is just how linebackers are built now. I like what he can do in coverage and how he moves. That's a critical thing for linebackers now. If he can be a 3-down player, that's even better. If you got him, JOK, and are your 2 linebackers and nickel, let's go. I think that's he's a good player. Like what we said at the top, he's a good player. It's surprising that they go linebacker, but he's a solid player. Can be a great piece on the defense. There's no doubt about it. Right. But yeah, definitely surprised here that they go with this guy and Jaden Higgins now.
Yeah, Iowa State, the taller of the 2 teammates there at Iowa State. He's 6'4.5", and the bigger he is big and ran. I'm pretty sure he ran exceptionally well at the combine too. So Higgins is the 6th ranked receiver for Dane, 45th overall, 6'4", just over 6'4", 215. He ran a 4.47, 39 vertical and a 10.8 broad jump. So explosive slot, outside experience too. Would have been a fun pick there. Big guy.
Yeah, he's sneaky fast. Oh, Seattle coming up, hopping the Browns.
I wonder what Seattle's after there.
We're already flying.
We are moving quick. Seahawks trade 52 and 82 for 35. 52 and 82. I think the Browns could also trade out of their picks still too.
Potentially. They obviously got their guy. If they take linebacker at 33, that's their guy that they wanted for sure. So wouldn't be shocked.
Right. All right. Schweisinger can definitely play. I'm just not convinced it's some JOK replacement. So
I don't
take
think. I
that
mean,
for
I think
whatever it's worth.
I mean, at least what they've said publicly, it seems like there's a lot yet to be determined with JOK. I mean, obviously they probably know more than what's been said, but it's tough to imagine that they're looking to move on from him. But if they have to, then they got another young guy that can move pretty well.
So Schweisinger grew up, Schweisinger, by the way, to pronounce that. Schweisinger. Got the pronunciation guide in place. Carson Schweisinger for everybody out there. California guy through and through. His older brother played D3 tight end. So he's kind of been around that his whole life. He was literally a no-star recruit. Wasn't ranked by any online recruiting services in the 21 class. His first scholarship offer was from Bucknell midway through his senior year. The former UCLA coach Chip Kelly primarily saw him. They went there to see a different linebacker, and the coaches convinced the Bruins to take a longer look at Schweisinger. So he went to partial scholarship. Bucknell was something he wanted to do, but he ended up accepting a walk-on opportunity at UCLA. So, like we said, a lot of games played early in his career, and just like special teams guy, and then all of a sudden got a chance in 24 and had to really work his way up through the program and put on full scholarship in 22 and got his first chance in 24. He was first team All-American, first team All-Big Ten, team captain, all that stuff.
Talk about polar opposites there. Bucknell and UCLA. Good Lord.
No kidding. He wasn't getting any attention, but it's not like he's a bad athlete. So it is interesting.
Yeah.
Browns fans are bothered. They want offense. I get it. You guys are bummed about that. I mean, I get it. I get it. I know a lot of people on social are bummed in that regard. I don't know. We'll see if they're going to make the next pick. I haven't seen anything about them trading out. It looks like Amanawari is going to go to Seattle. So they must have thought the Browns are going to take him to come up to that spot, or at least had really been considering it. Amanawari would have made sense. Safety need, all of that. Interesting he didn't run everything so far. Yeah, Kyle, I get it, man. I think a lot of people are rightfully bummed. I mean, I understand that to an extent. Maybe these two turn out to be really stellar parts of the defense. I have concerns about. I like in a vacuum. I like the two players they have selected. John Ledyard had noted that this is the closest coverage linebacker he had. The next one he has is like a late round 3 grade, so it falls off a cliff. So like I'm fine with the two players. I just think, how long can you keep avoiding the offense? Like that's where I'm at with it. How long can you keep avoiding offense that you clearly need it in a meaningful way? It looks like they are going to take Judkins here.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I got.
So, yeah.
All right.
That's the one I preferred personally.
I like that. I mean, I like them both. I think I liked Henderson a little bit better, but I don't think you could have gone wrong with either. That's a good pick. Like, I mean, it kind of felt like I thought more Henderson would go first here in the second round. He might be the first one off the board today. But Judkins a good player. Can definitely build around him in the backfield.
Yeah, I like it too. All right. Let me see if I can find. I've got some Judkins tape in here somewhere. You can throw up. Yeah, I like him, man. Is Mississippi days I thought were a little better in terms of just like natural feel. I think he came into an environment where he was trying to fit in a lot at Ohio State and trying to find his way, navigate his way, new scheme, new concepts. And by the end of the year, I thought he was really, really good in what they wanted to do, and the testing matches a lot of that. So I have been a fan of Quinshon for a while. So I think it makes plenty of sense, this selection, personally.
Yeah, I think he fits. I would have loved Henderson. I think Judkins fits a little bit better with how the room is already set up, with Ford can be more of the sturdier guy who can take the heavy workload if needed. Yeah, he can do a lot. Like he's definitely a good dude to build around in the backfield. I mean, we talked about these two, or Henderson and Judkins earlier, like a few weeks ago, or whatever it was. Like he can do it all. I mean, it would have. I mean, he can say maybe want more out of the backfield from him, but I mean, the dude can be a 3 down guy because of his pass protection. Like I think you get a pretty nearly complete running back here at 36, and that's good value. I think. I mean, he obviously had a ton of value out of Chubb at a similar position. Not saying that Judkins is going to be that, but he's good. He's going to be a good player.
No, I think he's going to fit in really well with how they approach things, like we've talked about.
Yeah,
and would be a 3 down player for them. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, you could talk me into maybe taking a running back later than this, but you do get who you want, and they decided to make that leap, man. So it's hard
could still grab another later if you wanted. Like there's plenty. Yeah. I mean, although we don't have as many late picks anymore, but
look at some tape of Judkins. I think he's just got really good in the whole stop-start stuff. I don't think the vision was as good this year as his Ole Miss tape, but again, a lot of moving parts for schematically what they were trying to do too. So I like it. Does he move on the field? Is the straight line speed as strong as his RAS score, which I think his 40-yard dash was 4.48? I don't know about that. I think it's more 1.58. I don't think he's blazing speed, but I do think he's gonna be a really good NFL back.
Oh yeah, he's gonna eat up yards. Like you give him a crease, he's gonna make it hurt.
Yeah. We're gonna stick around for a few more picks, guys, and then I gotta write these up, and then I will check back and go live again a little bit later. As well. But he catches the football well. He's a good run blocker. He's a very willing blocker. And like there's some ridiculous blocks he made, him and Trevion working together. Him and sort of leading out there for Will Howard on some run attempts too, man. He's tough. He's really tough.
Yeah.
I like him. Just an AFC North running back through and through, really. So yeah. I like it. I think it's a good pick. I'm excited to see him this year. I think it's a good pick. 67 sort of screams tight end offensive line to me now at this point. That's kind of where I'm sitting with it.
Feels like it should be.
Yeah.
It feels like it should be with the way they've gone so far. You never know, apparently.
Yeah.
Do you think they would have taken Judkins at 33 had the trade not happened, or if they just hadn't gotten 30 or an extra second round pick?
That's a good question. I think they really like Schweisinger. I don't know that you could go that route. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a good question. I do think they probably picked up an extra one, and that's where it comes from. That's a good way to frame it, Scott. I think it probably does boil down to that. Getting that extra spot, that extra pick, and loving. They had to really love him to make that. Schweisinger. I got to get that right. There's so many names. Like Schweisinger. There's so many ways.
It's a lot of letters. Yeah, it's a lot of letters.
Anyway. All right, good stuff, guys. We're gonna clock out for a bit, and then I will get with the guys, and in about an hour, when the Browns are up again, we will come back, and then I might come back one more time. So I am going to get to some writing and then try to rest my voice for a bit so we can podcast later, all that fun stuff. But we will check in. So good stuff. Thanks for hanging out on this live bit. There are some other Browns places, the OBR, some other spots are doing live coverage. You can check in with them, but it's going to be a good amount of time now. We're at pick 37. The Browns don't pick again until 64. So I will keep you apprised to going live again. But for now, check back in a little bit later. We'll sign out and give you more coverage as the day moves along. So thanks for hanging out for a minute, guys.